3, 2, 1, go. There we go. That's much better. I think I need to come up with like a million more weapons. Probably only have like 1 or 2. The name of the game just adds itself to dirtiness. Puns. All right, let's wall run here. Take him out, and then let's clear this room. So there's 2 ways that the speedrun can go. In general, is where in this first level we get a ton of experience at the cost of spending most of the level in bullet time, which obviously is going to cost us time, because bullet time, real people time is slower. But then that allows us to upgrade our guns and kill guys so much faster later on. Is anyone dead? Nope. 1 more guy. That was already like 10 seconds faster. Or I've never seen that before. Did you see that guy fly up in the air? Or we can fly through this first level. Use our sword to get minimal experience the whole way, and just hope to get enough experience by the crucial points in the game. But we will be killing guys a lot slower the whole way. So we're going to dodge these guys. If it lets us, just go down the ladder. We don't need to kill them. They only have swords, so they can't harm us later. These guys are going to be a pain later. So we'll go ahead and take them out. That looked like a headshot to me. There we go. Way faster. Good reset. He kicks over that ladder. Oh man, that means there's no way we can get to him. We're hunting this guy down. He stole organs from who we were supposed to pick them up from. No way these organs are legal. And they're not to be confused with organs. We'll jump here. And if we can get this pull, I like to take this guy out. Got a whole experience for that. Slide under here, shoot this guy in the kneecaps so we can take him out in the head. And now I'm hitting the right buttons the whole way through. Oh man, that was a great reset. Sometimes you just need to refocus. And here's our first arena. Arenas are fantastic. They're little showpieces full of crazy areas that you can fly, swing around, get really high, and descend and bring death upon a bunch of guys. But for speedruns, we go from point A to B to C, and that's that. So the way they work is going to show us doors that have these symbols above them, skulls and cross swords, or crossbones, or whatever you want to call them. And the goal is to hit those with 3 sword swings. And if you do that, it's going to close the door. If that door is left open, guys will infinitely spawn as you kill them. So the goal is to close the doors as fast as possible and then kill all the guys that came out of there. Because you don't want to leave guys behind and have to go back later. For instance, the very first guy we're going to kill after closing that door, up on that balcony, he would be on that balcony forever until we go back and get him, and we wouldn't be allowed to leave the arena. Get around that column so I can pass that guy. Alright. Alright, we do this jump not in bullet time, even though we could be killing guys, because it means we can't make the jump if we do it in bullet time. All the doors are closed. Let's go kill some fools. Headshots get us extra experience, also kill the guys faster. But sometimes the sword's just better. Alright, where is he? This means there's still someone alive. That guy was supposed to come down the stairs. He didn't listen. That's okay. We'll take our first trip to the upgrade shop. And buy an increased bullet speed. And then we're going to hit our first loading zone. That is also an old-timey drive-in
Last call for
commercial.
refreshments, folks. Go right this second to get something good to eat and drink to enjoy now or during the rest of the show. The finest quality ingredients are in the fixins of the delicious foods you'll find waiting to tempt your appetite at the snack bar. Extra special good hamburgers, wonderful donuts, ice-cold thirst-quenching drinks. It's showtime, folks. Enjoy the show.
Alright, so we were on the ground floor chasing a guy through some minivans, if you remember. Now we're on a roof. So, where he is, I have no idea. I mean, we're going to catch up to him. Don't get me wrong. But how that makes sense, don't worry about it. Alright. So we're going to avoid as many people here as we can. On our way to a quick time event, as soon as we hit the ground, we trigger it. Well, as long as we hit the ground and survive the landing. That route allows us to survive the landing. We are skipping a few things plus a long ladder kill sequence by just dropping down those balconies. I stagger run a little bit, gets guys out of my way. And we're just going to ignore those guys because we don't have any multiplier, so the experience they can give us is going to be minimal. We're going to get these guys because it's going to build up our experience for a room that we have to kill guys in. We're going to get trapped here.
Lights out.
There'll be two guys over here still. Experience. Thanks a lot. What a jerk. These doors that we open with our sword as a crowbar, which I really don't recommend, and I'll say that often through the run. They say hit X repeatedly. The faster you hit X does not open the door any faster. So you can hit it slowly as long as you're just kind of repeatedly hitting it. I'll jam it faster and faster the closer I am to be on a world record pace. Doesn't do anything for me. This hallway, well, a series of multiple highways. Our goal is only to get these guys to interfere with us as little as possible. They're not going to give us worthwhile experience. So all we're going to do is dodge. Try to get them to not be in front of us. If you see that room service card ahead, that's where a shortcut is. That's also going to despawn all of the guys. We are chasing that guy still right now. I could have put 100 bullets into him in this sequence, but it would have done no damage. It wouldn't have slowed him down at all. It wouldn't have allowed us to catch him. We catch him when we catch him, and you'll see that at the end of chapter 2. That's 2 in Spanish. This is kind of a kill everyone area. And this is where the game kind of decides for us, or we decide whether we want to go high experience or low experience for the run. Because if we do stylized killing, we can start getting up to 100 experience points per kill. now that we have a ×4 multiplier, we'll also kill these guys. Get the experience there. And now we're going to go into an arena where we're going to get a lot of experience too. And hopefully we get enough experience to fully upgrade our gun speed, and maybe, if we've done well enough, which I don't feel like we have, our gun damage. Alright. Gotta keep closing doors. We're gonna run right after these guys to get them a little bit closer. Try to maximize headshots. Are they all dead? Find out by the music. Alright, we got full speed, but not damage. That's good. That's still fine. Full speed, not damage, saved 9 seconds over world record. Fantastic. I'll take it. Take it all week long. Obviously, you see there that's not gold split. It's not going to be a gold split anytime I do high experience, because high experience takes way more time. You can easily save 30 seconds off of that. It was telling us to shoot while we're in the car. Why? Because these guys are going to have us on any difficulty level. They'll kill us if you don't kill them. Mix that in with quick time events. Makes it a pretty fun but hard level. A few things we have going in our favor is that there's tells before there's going to be a quick time event. So slide in the front of the hood. If that happens, that means you're about to press A. So reach for her sword. If that happens, you're about to press X. You will only shoot or stay still on the back of black cars. So if you're on a truck, on a white car, or anything like that, no, I guess SUVs, you know you're going to be hitting A again real soon. The other thing that works in our favor is that when we're doing these stylized jumps, any guys that are alive, our offhand will automatically target, so it's just a matter of pulling the trigger fast enough, and they will die. Since my pistol is upgraded to full speed, which we got because we chose to do high experience in the first level, the gun fires as fast as I can. If this game was ever ported to PC, find shoot to the mouse wheel. And call it a week. Slide to the front of the hood, I'm already hitting it. If you hit the wrong button, game over. Well, not game over, reload last checkpoint. Auto death if you hit the wrong button. Auto death if you miss the button hit. No leniency on this. I don't have a guide in front of me for these. Never have. Because after you do the run the first few times, I'm going to sound like a douche if I say this and it turns out I die within the next 10 seconds. But after you do it the first few times, you really get to feel the ones. Alright, there we go. That's pretty fast. And now, I know all of you are going to be sad about this, but we're going to destroy this car with the lever curve highlights. Because we shot the driver and jumped into a blue truck. Oh, them smarts. Women assassins, am I right? Ah. Fantastic. Unskippable cutscene right here.
Help me. Help me. You gotta help me. I can't feel my legs. Oh, fuck! I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my fucking leg. You bitch! You fucking bitch! You're gonna leave me? You fucking bitch!
You should have stopped at I can't feel my legs.
We might have saved like a second over the record. We were really good on our QuickTime button presses. Those can speed things up just a little bit. No. Slower. Somewhere in Texas. This is where it teaches us to run and shoot, in case, you know, we didn't already know how. By just jumping off that platform, you're ahead of the game. Because if you accidentally walk off without jumping, you have to run and catch a ladder, and it takes some time that you don't really want to take. So here is where we learn how to shoot the pistols. Except we're not going to shoot the pistol once during this part. Because they want us to do stylized shots to get higher points and to take time off of their clock. But doing stylized shots puts us in bullet time, which adds time to our speedrun clock. So no, 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 no. I just feel my thumb sliding further and further up the forward on this joystick as these things go. Look forward to times where I can reset my thumb. This is forward, 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 full speed. There we go. So that exit doesn't spawn until you hit the second to last. Oh, I missed a jump there. You can jump in between when it gives you your done and gives you your rewards or your points total and get yourself just a second further. I'd like to knock out all the visual obstacles that I can. So this is teaching you the chain gun, RNG, Barrels are worth 2 points. These targets are worth 1 point. Clay pigeons that it'll fire are worth 3 points. So you want high counter clay pigeons. You get audio cues for them. Right there. So you can actually guess which direction they're going to come from and guard against them even firing the points right away. Everything speeds up as the time goes on. I'm trying to get 90 points, which is in the bottom left corner. There's the clay pigeon noise. Get that. No, let's not chase it. Not chasing is important. We're just gonna go let it go. Let it go. There, I got a barrel and a clay pigeon. Or I probably would have just gotten a clay pigeon in my case. That is a high clay pigeon count. Let's hope that translates to a fast time. 121 is the fastest I've ever gotten it. 136 is about average. $137. Fair enough. Alright, so now we gotta go up here and collect our shotguns. Or our shotgun ammo. We collect it and then we jump sideways off here. That interrupts it from telling us what we gotta do next. It also, jumping sideways, stops us from getting on a ring that will swing around and around and around and around. I wonder if you can wall run there. And now we'll do the shotgun one. Because we went for high experience earlier in the... Don't hit that 8 bombs there. High experience in the first level. We're not going to fire the shotguns once in the game. Our pistols are going to be fully upgraded by the first time that the shotguns will be useful. And I say that now, but if somebody wants to reroute this game and make the shotguns the primary focus of the whole game, go for it, you might be able to. But anyway, by the first time the shotguns will be used for, our pistols will be more powerful. After we get the pistols fully upgraded, we start going for a very minimal amount of experience for the rest of the game. So then we'll fully upgrade our sword over time. We will fully upgrade our health. So we can just run through some areas, or we can not die in others. And then we'll end the game with a lot of experience, but it's not, we won't have it at the times that it'll be useful. Because sure, it would be great to fully upgrade shotguns, some machine guns. Oh my god, Ruby. She was being silly. That saucy face. Alright. And that exit doesn't appear until we go through that one that we jumped off the wall there. So it's not like we can just make it work. Alright, that was pretty good. Now we got an unskippable cutscene that introduces us to 3 characters who we will see later.
Here we go.
Monster lost and found, we found a different way. Stole a gun one day, shattered, use it free.
So the reason I am running this right now, even though it's during AGDQ and I said I would minimize it, is because I'm kind of on a roll. I'm really enjoying this game right now, and I've been really improving times. I've found a few shortcuts the past few days, and I'm applying them 2 days ago when I played, I had a whole extra minute 20 seconds worth of skips if I got them right that I could do. This today I have about 12 seconds worth of skips that if I get them right I will help.
Helped me a great deal in the past. The heart
Unless
that
somebody
beats in
finds
my chest right now
some serious out of boundage and
is
stuff.
because of you.
The big skips are getting farther and fewer in between
What
to
is it
find
that
to
you
improve
want?
this.
My son Trevor. He's a good boy.
Yeah, I've met him. Great guy.
Of course,
He's in
I don't
Hong
know. I
Kong.
think maybe out of boundage might
He's
ruin.
fallen in with a crowd of, well, for lack
Oh.
of a better word, undesirables. And it's taking its toll on him and me. I want him out of that influence and brought back to the family fold.
Can't do it. Sorry.
Why not?
A lot of reasons. First is I hate to fly, and last I heard, Hong Kong's not all that drivable.
Look, you saved my life. Now I need you to save his. And I'll make it undeniably worth your while.
I'm listening.
All right. Lost a little bit of time there, but we're still ahead. Staying ahead until the points where we made some mistakes in the world record run sounds fine by me.
I'll put your things in your
This
room.
time that we have right now is really, like, by this point is kind of RNG based on that chain shooting. Whether we have like an 11 extra seconds right now or not.
Don't worry
And
about
then maybe if a few headshots had fallen a little bit better in the first level,
Here's what I found out about this.
we could be a little bit further ahead too.
He's a heavy hitter in the import-export industry. He either owns or has connections in ports all over the world. Because of this, he's managed to have a stranglehold on the designer drug market in most of Europe and Asia. He has a son named Trevor.
Yeah, I've met him.
Well, when his father dies, he's next in line to inherit the family businesses, both the ports and the drugs.
What's he doing in Hong Kong?
Drumming up his drug business. Word is, he's been making a lot of noise over there. And he doesn't do it alone. He's got men. A lot of them. And they're not afraid to push their weight around to protect Trevor. It's not going to be easy to get him.
Any idea where he is right now?
No. Unless you're on the inside. That information's privileged.
Then I guess I need to
You
talk
need
to
to
someone
talk
on the inside.
to Rat Boy.
You need to talk to Rat Boy.
I hope that's the highlight of that guy's acting career. I don't know why. I just hope that. Alright, they're gonna attempt us to go down there. Hey, there's bad guys here. Let's go down. Let's kill them. No. We're going up. Up, up, up.
A gunfight?
Why? Because that's the only path you can actually go on. Take that guy out. Leave all these guys alive. 2 guys are going to round the corner. It doesn't matter because they don't know how to slide on their knees. Take these guys out. Because they bug us while we try to open this door. So do these guys. I'm not super concerned about health right now. Slide under there, but cancel out of the slide as soon as we can. Here's the next arena. Terrible music. Just so you know. Terrible music. They just blowed up. Not used to that. Really not used to that. So we're gonna have to shoot in here. Normally I'll use my sword to kill that guy, but our health is tremendously low. We'll jump back out this window, because this is where we think we left people alive. No one alive there. Is that everyone? Yes. Very fast. Alright, go down these stairs. It'll summon 3 guys. Summon, spawn, trigger, whatever you want to call it. That guy can shoot us all at once while we climb the stairs. Alright, we have a good amount of experience, so we'll be able to upgrade our gun's damage after this next area right here. Here we have a loading zone that's also a silly cutscene. And then we will be doing our very first rage mode of the game, which is an exciting... it sounds sarcastic when I say it, but it is fun. It's a very stylized type of area where we gain health just by killing guys. And they die from 1 sword slash or 2 bullets. And this one is a lot of platforming. You can mess up easily. You're climbing a whole tower, so you can mess up very easily and drop yourself 2 or 3 floors and have to make those up. Let's hope we don't do that. There is 1 skip at the end for this whole area. There are so many death planes to prevent you from skipping. It heals us before we do it too. Cool. So I'm only going to kill when I need health or they're in my way. Okay. 2 guys are going to drop here. Those guys are dead. Wall run and do this jump here, always. If you don't, you run the risk of missing that jump. Alright, I kill those guys to line myself up for this jump. Shoot that guy, because we're not going to buy the move that allows us to slash while we slide. And then here's the only skip of the whole area. Climb up here, jump, that stops you from having to climb 2 more levels, and despawned a few guys. Ladder, slide, and find the exits. Very fast. We'll go to the upgrade shop. We'll upgrade our bullets. That'll get us through the next few arenas that we have. And now we learn a little bit more about Ruby. She plays the harmonica. This is the soft side to her. Alright, we see some rats there. It's to let us know that we're getting further into Rat Boy's den. Do that jump to skip all those guys ahead. You actually have to find that jump. So if you don't know it's there, you'll go down that hallway and you'll be like, where am I going? Right, here's the next arena. So we gotta close all the doors by getting rid of skull and crossbones and leave nobody behind. Close that door. We will have a half second to perfectly aim. And fire a shot coming up. Otherwise it adds 30 seconds to our run. Here it is. Oh my god, there it is. 30 seconds. Why did you jump? So we're back on track. As long as nobody comes out that door, we're done as soon as we get that fish. Experience for full guns. That's okay. Alright, loading zone. Reminding you that when you go to
a $50 reward will be paid
your drive-in
for
cinema,
leading to the arrest and
don't steal their microphones.
of anyone caught stealing
Although that's
our
not how
speakers.
drive-in cinemas do it anymore.
If you
just put the
accidentally
thing
pull
on
a
your
speaker
radio.
loose, don't worry. Just turn it in. There is no charge, and we'd appreciate it.
Alright, this elevator well is just a jumping platforming section. I'm not even sure if you call it platforming. But if you look, it really looks like it's holding my hand. It's really telegraphing where to jump next. And that's because it is. Later on in the game, we'll have big sections like this where you have to kind of figure it out by running and kind of a little bit guessing, a little bit intuiting what the next possible jump is going to be. But this one, it shows you can jump across, you got to run sometimes, jump up. Doesn't matter how fast I jam the X button, that door's going to open at the same speed as long as I keep hitting the X like once every so many seconds. Since we have almost all the experience we want for the entirety of the game, we can use the sword here, which gives us way less experience to fly through this area. If you're playing on a harder difficulty level, you're not going to be able to use the sword. They will wreck you. The way the sword works is it does a 3-swing combo when you hit the button twice. The first 2 swings of that combo do the same amount of damage, combined, do the same amount of damage as the last one. So what you can do is you can kill guys with the first 2 swings, then you readjust. Then you readjust, and you do the last swing to kill more guys. Here we're going to blow up 1 red tank. That's going to kill all but 2 guys, possibly 1. And we're done with this area. And now we'll go fight Rat Boy. And it's a big arena, shaped exact same way as the last arena that we fought in, but we only have to kill 1 guy. And he is a boss now, and in the very next place we'll be, that type of character that he is will be a mini boss for the rest of the game. So if you think he's hard, you're in trouble.
Come on, bitch.
Lots of headshots. Very good. Very good. And he's dead. Man, that was a good split considering we missed that half a second to hit that shot. Just imagine if we hit that next time. So the hardest part about this arena right here, we're going to go around, we're going to close all the doors, try to leave no one behind, is the leaving no one behind part. If you leave somebody behind, you're going to have to go hunt them down later after you close all the doors. They're spawning from 4 different places. It's a very big map. So the chance of them getting lost on some barrier somewhere, getting stuck due to bad pathfinding, and us having to hunt them down later is pretty high. Can't get that guy over there. So hopefully now everybody will run up this way where we're running, and we haven't left many people behind, so we have to go hunt down later. That hitbox lasted forever after he died. It can't just be like in real life where if somebody dies they don't have to die. Alright, so there's the new mini-boss. He has all the same powers and abilities of that boss we just fought. Except one more thing, we have to kill him in a quick time event. So we gotta trigger him to run away. And he will run to one of two spots. And when he gets to that spot, we hit X to trigger a quick time event, and then we run the quick time event. So hopefully we kill everybody. Really, hopefully we killed everybody, otherwise we're going to be running around hunting right now. Yes, we got everyone. Alright, we will upgrade pistol damage and sword damage. So now we only have to upgrade sword damage once more, and we got to upgrade our life at very specific points in time. This is a loading zone.
There are words men live by, words of strength, of wisdom, and of peace. We urge you to find the spiritual comfort and guidance we all so greatly need by attending your place of worship regularly.
So now we're chasing this guy down. I think in the game there's 3 big chases, 3 levels where all we do is we chase people. And by people I mean one different guy each of the 3 levels.
I kick your ass, bitch.
That's a very fun area to fight. Lots of different techniques and tricks you can experiment with. And we're just gonna skip that whole fight. Here, we got a shotgunner right here. If we don't kill him with our sword right there, he will hit us with a shotgun, which will take out over 1/4 of our health. That'll make later parts of this harder when we're just running by guys that are shooting at us.
Goddamn right.
And we're gonna kill these 2 batters. I call them batters because they have bats. Pretty clever, right? So they don't bug me while I try to open this door.
Locked in safe.
Try to make this jump in one go. Sometimes you can catch the leg and you'll have to pull yourself up on the leg. That guy doesn't matter to me. These guys don't super matter to me, but that barrel, I don't want that exploding while I'm near it. Later in the game, that'll be your biggest bane. You're going to be destroying barrels just so you are not near them when they explode. And that's going to slow you down because you have to go into bullet time. I could show you, if I wasn't on such good pace, how bad of a shot she is when you're not in bullet time. It's not good. It's terrible. So you gotta go into bullet time to really make sure you crush those barrels.
And I'm ready for your eating fun.
Why don't you try a juicy good hot dog?
Oh man, that hot dog looks so creepy. Really makes you never want to eat a hot dog again. Okay, here is a skip. I was taught by the former record holder just yesterday. That skip stops you from having to do a jump that you die on about half the time because the camera readjusts and the spot that you're supposed to catch is very small and very far away and possibly doesn't even load if you go too fast. That's my opinion. So we skip that and we save like 30 seconds and all the possible minutes from the deaths that we get if we go too fast. So that's just amazing. We don't want too little health here, so we're gonna take out some of these guys. Because we're going into another rage mode that has the most people of, I think, any of the rage modes in a very concentrated area that can very much attack you. This will be a gold split, unless I screw up the rage mode. Because this is the first run I'm doing with that skip that we just did, where we jump off the ladder onto a roof that we have to climb our way back up to. Otherwise. It is a very precise jump, you have to know when to get off. I will run here. I used to jump it, but she doesn't always make the jump. Jump from back here, because you don't want to accidentally grab that pole. So we closed 3 doors. There's 5 more, so there's 8 doors that we have to close in this one, making it the biggest rage mode, or the biggest arena of door closing. I'm not killing that many people, only the people that she goes back and kills with her sword, because if you kill them, they just spawn out of another door. So I don't kill too many here. Now we just have to find anyone left. Hopefully that's it. That is it. And this is a quick time event.
A little far from home, ain't you?
But it kind of disguises it as a cutscene. So
time to go home.
Fuck you, lady.
There we go. So you can fail it. This is a silly chapter.
Where are you taking
This chapter has probably less than 2 minutes of gameplay. And it's 10 minutes on my splits. That means the rest is unskippable cutscenes. Whoever coded this chapter forgot to make the cutscene skippable or purposely didn't do it. Because it's such a short chapter. So we've captured this guy because his dad said, hey, my son is running a muck over in Hong Kong. I need him here to look after our American crime business. He shouldn't be over there starting his own and causing trouble. So please bring him back to me. And we say, okay. Because he said he's going to make it worth our while. Which means a briefcase.
Well, congratulations, you've done it. I hope he wasn't too much of a problem.
He was a real gem. Now.
Yes, our agreement.
Because apparently back in these days you couldn't just wire money to private bank accounts. Doesn't seem like a wise idea to me for Ruby to go in.
It's gonna be this easy, yeah?
By herself?
Yes, I do.
You're a demented old turd. Go ahead, you. You ain't got the guts, have ya?
Oof. That was not the time to be losing one's head. There's no way to get ahead in life. I guess he'll never be the head of a major corporation. Shout out to Austin Powers for those fantastic headless quotes.
It's about time. Just you and me.
Now we fight the German samurai.
Don't you think?
Oh yeah. It's a wet dream.
So we spent this whole game so far leveling up, gaining really cool abilities. So for this boss fight, what are they going to do to us? Make it a quick time event.
We'll meet again someday.
He says we'll meet again, and then he jumps to his death. We do not see him again for the rest of the game. He has just died. Luckily, he took us out with him. So here's a character we're meeting for the first time, who somehow knew to pick us up from that warehouse meet and bring us back to health. There's some history with him, I guess.
Why, Christ. It's good to see your reflexes haven't suffered.
How long have I been here?
Almost
So
a
you
week.
can tell that it's set in slightly modern
I was able to
times
get you
because
patched up at your,
he has a
heart for
Bluetooth
a while.
headphone.
I'll deal with
Still
it.
don't understand why they couldn't have
I
wired
need
the
to
money to
find
her.
William Ackers.
Ackers? Are you out of your mind? He's the one who dealt you all of this, eh? And you want my help?
More or less.
I won't help you get yourself killed, Ruby. I'm sorry, I can't.
Unfortunately,
do that.
this game didn't sell well enough for them to make the sequel to this game, Milo's Fishing
I
Expedition.
think I more than covered my debt to you this
They
past
put
week.
so much effort into showing that he's a
You may not
fisherman
remember it,
in
but
his
you're
spare
alive
time.
because of it.
Just point me in the right direction. I'll do the rest.
There's a check. Goes by the name of Kafka Dvorak. I'll make a call, but that's all I can do. The call has been made.
Alright, here is the
Interesting
second to
game.
last unskippable cutscene of this
British
chapter.
Museum.
There is
Translated.
gameplay in this game.
She said she
I
wanted to
promise you
What
that.
kind of trade?
didn't
Just
say,
not much
but if you
in
want her
this
help,
chapter. We're going to be
do
very
what she
happy
wants.
that we have upgraded our pistols to full speed and full power. Because we're going to be shooting guys that we can barely hit. So it'll be really good that our offhand is firing just as fast as we can pull the trigger and auto-aiming
I
for
must
us.
admit I've done a little research. And I'm quite impressed with what I found.
I'm glad you approve.
I most certainly do.
Because that's the way this game works.
This, Ruby,
She has
is
two
a
guns in her hand at any
essential
given time.
piece
When
on
you
the
go
geographic
into any sort of
map
acrobatic mode,
of London. This
you control her main hand and aim with it, and
Is that why we're here?
the game automatically
Because you
picks
love
an
books.
enemy
I
and
love
targets them and controls your offhand and fires at them for every time you pull the trigger too.
Books today mean nothing. Pulp and glue and mass-marketed machinery. for
Really cool.
ages.
It's really cool. That's not
Nothing
complaining.
compared
That
to what it
Okay.
that
I
is a
get
sweet
it.
mechanic
What
for
is it
dual
you
wielding.
want?
I want this.
I'd love
I
to
own
see it
its
again in
two
something.
components. The third is being transported by plane to Rome tonight. Bring
Dual
the
wielding
text,
is just
and we'll
sweet.
speak more about Ackers.
Another mechanic for dual wielding that I'd love to see is where you play a game and you play it
Here we go.
multiplayer co-op, and each player controls a hand. That'd be pretty sweet or terrible. One of the two. Maybe each player would control a foot too. That would be the worst game ever. Any game designers watching this right now, make that happen. Alright, so the only cutscene that we skip is the one that explains why we are falling in the middle of debris and have guys shooting at us. I have a question for everyone watching. If any of you are actually watching, because I do have a count of some people watching. Let's say you're on a plane, and your job of that plane is to make sure that cargo gets from England to the Vatican safely. You don't know why, but the plane explodes. What do you do as you're falling? Do you look for somebody you don't recognize who's not wearing the exact same sweater and pants as you and try to shoot them? Or you do anything possible you can to survive? Because I'll tell you which one all of these guys pick. Dead? I think they're all dead. Alright. This part. Has one moment of RNG. Everything else is scripted, but there will be one moment. I mean, it's not necessarily RNG. It's based on how fast you made it there. Right here, this propeller. And sometimes it is impossible to get through there. It is not possible at every time to get through there. That big thing go. Let's get back over here. Dodge this big thing over there. That thing with the parachute that we're going towards is not going to come and hit us in the face ever. But the screen really makes you kind of paranoid that it is, to make you avoid that whole side of the screen. So there are times when it is not possible to do that. If you watch the second place video for the record on speedrun.com, you will see him do this part, and you will see the propeller be completely blocked by the time he gets there. There's nothing he could have done about it. Shoutouts to K-Bar. He came up with a lot of good routing stuff for this game. He's the one that has the second place right now. Somewhere in Texas. We should do a metric system road trip someday, where we drive all around Texas to find where in Texas this is. Go from town to town. Where's your abandoned airport? Giant boat shipment containers. That's a terrible idea. Not even funny. I'm sorry. While run this. You can jump it, but your chances of making it while you do control it are not 100%. I forgot about that. A lot of these parts here where you're learning, this is trying to teach me how to use my new guns, is telegraphing where the next ring is going to be. So you position yourself to do this ring and then the next one. Right now she's shimmying. A large part of this game is avoiding parts where she shimmies. Where she goes side to side while on a beam. It is the slowest movement in the game. So many of the scripts that we have found are to avoid any shimmying whatsoever. Because there's an animation to lead up to shimmying, there's an animation to lead to stop shimmying, and the shimmying animation itself is terrible. So what you want to do is maximize the amount that you're holding onto the walls and running. So I'll point out in the future where there are shimmy skips. Hopefully we get them. Not every skip's a given if you watch any other type of run. I watched that GDQ Mario 64 run yesterday, and boy do they go for some hard 1 second saves. And if you miss it, you lose 8 seconds. So this next level starts off in a minefield. And the way they did the minefield is that the whole ground is mines. You cannot touch the ground here. It's not like you can find spots and avoid the mines. You just can't touch the ground. The whole ground is a death plane. So you have to do this whole part without touching large areas of the ground. And if you mess up, you go all the way back to the beginning, because the checkpoint is after you clear it. Clear the whole thing. You'll see runners when they play this game, at some points in this, take a very deliberate pause to let the camera catch up, to make sure that they get the next jump exactly how they need to do it, because very easy jumps become hard to impossible if the cameras lag behind, and that little pause is worth it for not having to go the whole way back. This whole thing, still, we haven't hit a checkpoint. So right here, you'll see people pause to make sure this is lined up, because that jump right there, while it looks very easy, she won't grab that ledge if everything is not set up right for her. Such a diva. I'd say that about a guy too. That wasn't a sexist comment. So I'm jumping to this side so I can trigger that barrel, because that barrel doesn't trigger until you're on that side of that ledge. Well, you jump up. And then you go over here. That barrel doesn't mean any consequence. And we get up here, and nobody was throwing those barrels at us. What about the H? Nobody's throwing those barrels at us. That guy means nothing to me. Alright. I got a cool mechanic here that the game is going to abandon after the next room, where it uses the bullet time and the split targeting to have you unlock doors. Keep sliding, Ruby. Hold the bullet time. Because we gotta hit that barrel. The exploding barrel unlocks that barrel that's gonna go there. And now we're gonna go through these rooms. And we got some skips here. I don't know how many of them I want to go for. I definitely want to go for one of the new ones, because it saves a large shimmy. So we're going to take all this damage here. We don't care. And we're going to jump up here. It wants you to run forward into that shotgunning guy, kill him, and then ceiling run to get here. But it turns out we can just jump to that. They throw barrels at us. This shimmy is not currently skippable, although I don't know for sure that somebody couldn't find a route. What you're supposed to do here is knock out that barrel, fire it at them, then climb where the barrel used to be, then shimmy over here. Instead, you just wall run there. And jump up. So we're skipping a shimmy, we're skipping an animation of a barrel knock, we're skipping a wall run. Die. Alright, here's another arena where we close doors by knocking out souls and close phones, and then as we go, we try not to leave people behind where we used to be, because then we would have to go back and find them and kill them. Those guys both died. You don't have to worry about them. This will spawn a boss. We're not going to worry about the boss. So we're right here, and we close the very last door. One trick about this boss is you really want to set up your jumps on him. So you are not jumping off the edge and have to run all the way back up. Because if you do that, that's obviously costing you time. If you get the kill on him to trigger him to go to the quick time event.
Oh, I see you.
Oh, I wanted to upgrade my health. That's okay. It's not going to cost me too much.
Oh, yeah.
If you get that trigger on him, and then you fall off because you're shooting and you fall off, then you run the risk. That's what happened before, having those boxes. Then you run the risk of him getting out of the QuickTime trigger, and you have to do all the damage to kill him again. There'll be one or two other bosses like that later, where mini bosses. Where if you fall off an edge while you're doing damage to them because you're doing acrobatics, you have to start dealing damage to them all over.
Hi,
This is a loading zone.
I'm Chili Dilly, the personality pickle. Packed in a jar for the freshest flavor. Served cold in a sack for you to savor. So dainty to eat, no muss, no fuss. An ideal snack.
And if the game doesn't troll me in these next few areas, we're going to get a big time save over the world record, because it was trolly yesterday. Oh my goodness.
Snack bar clerks will knock themselves silly, speeding your order for a real chili dilly.
Do I talk too fast? I'm starting to feel like I do. Okay, so quit shimmying. That's the name of the game. Minimize shimmying. Here, we could drop down there towards that balcony and wall run, but then we would have to jump right back up. So we're going to take the shimmy there because it costs more time to do the drop animation, to start the wall run, to jump up animation, to do the grab animation, just to avoid that shimmy. Here we wall run as far as we can to minimize the shimmy here. Shimmy is bad, shimmy is slow, look at how slow that is, and look at how fast wall run is. Here we kill these 3 guys because sometimes the wall's not active and those guys are alive.
That's all, folks.
You want to be active now, wall? There we go. Alright. So we'll drop down here. Drop. Took some damage. We're probably gonna grab a health in a little bit. So once we clear those vines, we'll stop shimmying and we'll drop. Jump across here. Spam the A button so we get that flip on the very first try. I kill those guys just because of the health risks. It's out of my health for them to still be alive. And we will grab a health in the next room because I didn't upgrade my health earlier. That animation right there is the health grab. Don't get a shotgun hit to the head there, and we'll usually be able to. We take a lot of damage here. 4 bars, I don't think. So this is their guy's castle. This is who they're supposed to be. This is where they work. So why they decide to break in their own place instead of coming in one of the doors like everyone else is beyond me, but what it does is it gives us an exit. Didn't need the health, but you don't know that until afterwards. Hindsight's 20/20. Oh, this is another one of those things that looks like a cutscene, but it's actually a QuickTime event that lulls you into a deep sleep.
Why did you do it? Answer me! Come on! Oh, what else of value can you take from me that you already haven't? Oh, look at you. You fucking
Oh, she
bitch.
doesn't like being called a fucking bitch.
You can't do it, can you? Hey?
The reason she's not shooting him is because he's not the guy we thought we were going to kill. We thought we were going to kill the guy from the abandoned warehouse. So it turns out that the man who hired us to kidnap his quote-unquote son was not that guy's father. So we just killed this guy's son. Oh. Deciding not to go through the door. We find ourselves in an arena full of people that were... Bad. Sometimes you get lucky in that shotgunner that is right there. Oh, cool. We got the kill on him while they did that cutscene to show us that the boss is coming, the mini boss. But sometimes we get lucky and we're able to kill him during our flying jump. Take that guy out. This room is just so fun once you figure it out. There's a real flow to it. guy's gonna run all the way around this statue to his death point right there. And if we did everything right, everyone's dead. Because I was supposed to buy health before, I'm gonna do it now. Just to put myself back on track.
Who the fuck hired me?
Ruby.
It was a setup. I was marked and I fell for it. I fucking...
Oops, didn't skip that skippable cutscene early enough. Well, we'll skip this one. We'll jump here to save ourselves a few animations. How that guy got a hit on us is beyond me. This cutscene's skippable, where they come down the elevator. We will kill just a few guys. Save ourselves a little bit of health.
Goddamn right. Oops, did I
That guy can shoot us all he wants with his submachine gun. He's not a very good shot. Usually we'll get out of here. If you have just that fraction of a bar of health left, of that bar, that will respawn, that will regrow on you. So as long as you don't drop down to the next bar, you're fine. Pattern here is jump, slide, although you don't technically have to jump off this next part. Oh, come on, Ruby. Behave. Oh, she did behave there. Wow. She doesn't normally do that whole run in one go. In this area, I am convinced that with the exact proper buttons at the exact proper spot, we could find a really big skip, but it might soft lock the game. I kill these guys with the sword even though it's a little bit slower, because I don't want to accidentally jump off the edge. Done it one too many times. I'm sure by now, after all these extra playthroughs, it wouldn't happen. But I just don't think it's worth the risk. And we're up 5 minutes right now, so I foresee minimizing risk taking. No, this guy's gonna run here. We're gonna shoot at him, but we're gonna shoot low. We don't want to set off all the exploding barrels there. We want to save those. The guys later. Guys, copy jerks. Okay, torn up from this side, but that should get it. You don't get away. You don't get away. They were running. There we go. That was fast. That felt fast. Did that feel fast to everyone else? And that guy decides, I'm gonna wait and kill her on my own later, instead of charging her when everyone else is. This guy we jump over. This guy we hit once with the sword to get out of our way. Those jerks! They hit me! What jerks? Alright, so one problem with this thing right here is that for some reason, sometimes it can give you bad orientation when you start. And we got it. This part isn't hard. However, you do possibly die in it. Because if it has you starting going the other way. We do kill a lot of those guys there because around the corner there are suicide bombers. These guys will pull out 2 grenades, they'll charge you, and that'll be the end of a ton of your health. As you can see, one of them grenades went up on us anyway, and we lost a big chunk anyway. But we would have lost way more. That guy's a Turk. And here we have to kill so many of these guys in the back in order for the elevator to work.
Come on, bitch.
Not the 2 guys in the front. Our health will slowly regenerate to full. The icebox. This is a really... Oh, why did you slide that way? This is a really hard arena.
Your ass is mine.
The first few times you go through it, especially if you don't know the route. This is the route. This room is huge. There is so much verticality to it. Alright, he's gone. He's gonna do a 1-minute run. In order to get to the point where we are allowed to kill him. So what we do is we do the damage early. And have him start that run. So we have just one more guy alive here. And then we go ahead and take care of a lot of other business. Our health is low, so we're going to upgrade our health. And we're going to start running into this room on that cutscene. Slice this guy with a sword once. Run up this wall here. Hello, how are you? Good. I have a half hour more. And nobody's talking in my chat. So the people that are watching are probably either just being quiet, have the sound off, or have me on in the background, because a few people do have me on. So I'm just doing the thing. How's the ground beef? Is it thawed? This is a really fast rage mode, but this is also why we wanted some health. So we're going to do a lot of juking to get them out of our way, or to get... They don't know how to handle our juking.
Go fuck yourself.
Alright, let's hope we can get this skip on the first of 8 tries. Because that's about how long it takes for it to balance out. I watched the other guy do it, and he runs it at such a tight angle. what I do is I slide, and then I jump. There we go. That saves about 40 seconds of shimmying, so any time you put into it that's less than 40 seconds is worth it. Otherwise you would... otherwise you would, run the other direction, slide under a hole in the fence, grab the other side of that hole, and shimmy for 40 seconds. So what we're doing here is we're intentionally getting ourselves cornered, so we're surrounded by as many guys as possible. We're trying to kill a guy or two guys with the first two sword swings, and then try to turn around with that third sword swing in our combo and kill another guy. That should be all of them. If we get the auto kill on his head, he'll take 2 dives. If we don't, he takes 3. There we go. So he runs to where we can kill him. We hit X. That's the end of the chat. Oh, somebody killed him. Nope. Oh no, I lost half a second. Yeah. Are you taking the trash out? By the way, we need to take the trash out. So this is teaching us how to use the exploding crossbow, which up until a couple days ago I didn't use. But it turns out it's very useful against guys who can block any shot that's not a headshot, because they can't block explosion. So now I use it. I don't use it during this part of the game because there is no reason to shoot a crossbow bolt right now. Unless I'm going for Chivos. If I keep running this game enough, I will get a Chivo for using my crossbow a ton. Because you get an achievement for killing over 200 guys while in stylistic mode. And using a crossbow all the time. There's one for an achievement for each of the weapons, like that. And I only have it for pistols. I got it for pistols on my first playthrough of this game. I just don't go stylized submachine gun or shotgun very often. And up until recently I didn't use the crossbow bolts. Alright, right here is a quick time event with a hilarious death. If I wasn't on like crazy pace, I would intentionally take the death because it's so beautiful. It's fun ending. Everybody should see it at least once in their life. Okay, shotgunners, do your thing. I'm just gonna ignore you. Alright, hitting that there saves us half a second. So what we're trying to do is explode barrels before we're next to them and there's guys shooting at us and they explode them on us. So if anyone ever complains, oh, they wouldn't be near that red barrel, well, we're near that red barrel. So it works both ways. Get me a beat on that barrel, get me a beat on that barrel. Okay. There's only one more health upgrade we can buy, and we're going to do it at a very specific point in the game. For some reason I paused there to not take the health damage from the fire, but you can totally take it. It doesn't knock you off to your death or anything.
Damn, I'm good.
I jumped late there because catching that ledge is finicky sometimes. You can do really fancy stuff here by shooting off chandeliers and having them fall on people, but that would take time. Get that guy out of my way because I'm pretty low on health.
Slow and sloppy. Kiss my ass, motherfuckers!
She's so pleasant. Get that guy out of my way. Shoot there. And then jump in a direction that means I don't have to shimmy to line myself up to climb back up. Just jump where you can climb straight back up. It seems common sense, but that's an easy 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds that somebody who's just learning to run might not do. If you could tell me how to get to that orange glowy thing just from this area, be much obliged. We're going to grab the health. Died here too recently with that low of health, because we are going to run right into some shotguns. So if we can move fast, we can stop these two guys here from spawning and 2 more guys spawning behind me. Yep, we did it. Well, we stopped 2 of 8 from spawning, or 6 of 8 from spawning. We don't have the ability to shoot this guy while running. We never bought that ability. And that little portal there is not one where you have to open the door, otherwise that shotgunner would wreck you. You'd have to kill him. If you have really low health, slash him with the sword when you get there, and he won't shoot you from close range. He'll shoot you while you're running right back.
To develop this system that combines spectacular size with complete focus across the screen to bring you the perfect motion picture at last.
Alright, boss arena followed by boss fight. This might be like the only actual boss fight in the whole game. I'm trying to think. We don't want any of these guys to get away. Because if they do, we have to hunt them down later. Like, way later. Somebody's still alive somewhere. That's why I said we don't want to let any of those guys get away. That guy shouldn't exist. So what we're doing right now is we're destroying the speakers. destroyed 2. That's 3. That was the fastest I've ever seen that boss fight. Run all the way to the corner there. That way we make sure that when we land here, we can climb up and over. If you don't run all the way to the corner, you have to hop up and then run over the corner when you land here. So we're going into this next arena. It's not right now, but it's very shortly. Our goal is to go in with a decent amount of health. So we're going to be swinging and be a very high open target. So let these guys live, but we gotta kill that suicide bomb right there. While we're already in full time. Take out those guys.
Bingo.
And that guy has a whole hallway to shoot us from, so we'll take him out too.
Good night.
Alright, so this arena. Perfect. We destroyed that barrel. If we could get that consistent, that would be amazing. This right here, this wall run, saves so much time. And so much health and so much everything. Because otherwise we'd have to get back up.
Way to use your head.
We're going to try to trigger this guy to start running to his death area while our cell is working towards the next door. There he goes. Because his death area is all the way over here. So we were already over here, waiting for him, doing things while he was running over here. I could have sworn I saw one more guy. That should be everyone. Cutscene. Split. So this room is incredibly fun when you are playing the game for the first time. So much running and jumping, trying all your different skills, hitting collectibles. Oh, and that's what we do that room. It's a shame. Mostly a shame. I mean, we're speedrunning. That's what we do. Alright, rage mode. Get those guys out of our way. This unique rage mode is unique in that A, it's also an arena, and this arena is unique in that after you blow up the first two doors, after you blow up the first two doors, everything else has to go in a very specific order. The doors only appear to be shut in a very specific order. I learned a new strat here. Right there. Saved about 3 seconds. I learned that from watching K-Bars run. Another run. where you run up the side of that train instead of waiting it for position and run up the back. I think it'd be obvious, but it really isn't. Now we have to wait for that ladder to fall. The other thing that makes this arena different is that in every other arena, if you've been watching, we have to kill off every single guy, hunt them down after we've closed all the doors. In this one, they come to us. And not only do they come to us, you'll see very soon there's no way we can do this faster than the way we do it. There you go. Start hitting that as soon as you see white. They're all dead. They're all dead. I should telegraph that he was getting out. Can't shoot the driver, unfortunately. Of the cars. Obviously, you can shoot the driver of the motorcycle. There's a Y button coming up here that always makes my finger feel so fat, and they're not. It's just getting the positioning to get to that Y in time when you don't remember it's coming. Can't shoot their engines, can't shoot their wheels. And they will pepper you to death. Take them out. But you can always take them out when the game auto aims when you're in the middle of it. Not gonna lie, I am way better at this than I started running. When I started running this game, I always wanted full health in this area. And by full health, I mean having purchased all the health upgrades. Now, when I do a run, I don't want to purchase the health upgrades on purpose because I want to purchase one later. Because when you purchase it, it completely refills your health meter on top of the game. Ruby, don't get hit. Slice that guy's arm. Motorcycle coming at me. If I had a motorcycle coming at me like that, I would not have the precognition to run, jump on the car, and then lay myself flat. Got a lot of health. If I had anybody alive right now to shoot, I could auto-aim them. Then we're gonna fly out. For instance, this guy. Fine acrobatics out. You will never shoot from the back of a white car. So if you're ever on a white car, you know you're just gonna jump. Alright, that's it. We made it. So the point of the next level that we're about to come to, I'll tell you now, is don't be near the red barrels when they explode.
Where the fuck are they?
Oh, God damn it! Illegal over! London! London! They're going to London!
So you have to explode them before they do, because people will be shooting them, besides you. You have to explode them before they do, or you gotta not be near them. Let's skip a bunch of cutscenes. So the point of the next level that we're about to come to, I'll tell you now, is don't be near the red barrels when they explode. So you have to explode them before they do, because people will be shooting them, besides you. You have to explode them before they do, or you gotta not be near them. Let's skip a bunch of cutscenes.
There's a cannery on the east.
I wish there were stealth kills, but there's not. Okay, my sword is not fully upgraded. Oops. Didn't chance to do it, doesn't matter. Kill those guys just to maintain my health a little bit.
Goddamn right.
Alright, here we got some decoys. That room where people are shooting you from. Decoy. That area where that shotgunner is standing. Decoy. Dead. That didn't work. That's probably the fastest I've ever done that. This is a loading zone. That's what they look like. So it's a loading zone right into a room where I have to open a door, and these doors are loading zones too. Well, they're loads.
Is this sweaty fat fuck for real?
Something. So I crowbar it with my sword. Great idea. And then I hit X. And it doesn't matter how fast or how slow I hit X. It's going to open when the next area loads. Here is to keep guys grouped. I'll be the only guy that works there. Keep them grouped. Minimize your blast. Finish that real fast. It even shows you anywhere that there's blue, that means where you're going to be going next with some techniques. Get down on the ground. Try to be over here after we kill everybody. Because then they just open the door for us. They don't know what to do. Switch back to pistols. They don't know what to do if you're standing right there, so they just let you through and they don't shoot you. These guys I didn't used to kill. Now I do. They do enough damage to me that it messes me up during
Why bother? You're already dead.
This area, which is, as I said, is don't be next to barrels when they explode. Too close. Knock that out. Anybody who could bug me is dead. That barrel doesn't get in my way.
you.
What? Are you shooting blanks?
There we go.
Shoot yourselves. It'll save us all some time.
I didn't know you could close that door. Learn something new every day. Okay, so we have some good health going into this zone. Destroy that barrel. Doesn't explode on me.
Next fight, my slow.
Close those. Don't need to explode that barrel. Need to explode that one. It does a ton of damage to this mini boss. Time to go. He runs away. Okay, so now we just have to close 2 doors over there and kill everyone remaining. So we're going to kill the people near us on our way. Yes, and we get that barrel. We got some good headshots here. And here we have a grenadier / suicide bomber. So we gotta kill him to make sure that he doesn't run up to us with 2 grenades in our hand. Same thing here, we got one hiding right here. That should be it.
That's all, folks.
We will buy our last health to completely recharge our health. That completely recharges our health, gives us an extra bar of health, because we're about to do a run through of a large area where people just shoot us for a long time. And here's our last rage mode of the game. If we can do it fast, it's fast. I guess you say that about anything, but the early rage modes are long either way. Get these guys out of our way. Climb up here, turn right around, wall run. And we're stagger running to get them out of our way. Too many guys. Our health is not looking great. Whoa! If I could buy another health upgrade right now, I would. Alright. Pick up some more exploding crossbolts. There we go. So my run didn't used to incorporate exploding crossbows because I thought pistols were faster, but in this area, exploding crossbow bolts are way faster. So these guys that require headshots, essentially what I don't have to do anymore is aim. So I use the rest of them to make sure that I left nobody behind in that area. Alright, so there should only be the mini-boss alive. We'll do damage to him. Oh, one guy. No big deal. As long as he doesn't hide. So the mini-boss is running away to his death spot. Death spot is the place where you can trigger the quick time event to kill him. Those exploding crossbows are great there. Used to kill this guy, but now I play where I buy the health and not, because buying health actually saves time in this run. Used to try to minimize menuing. Alright, kill these two guys. And the game thinks I can't find this button on my own, so it won't let me hit it until it gives me this cutscene right here that says hit that button. So I hit that button. Whee! Alright. So, some wall running. I go around those ways for those corners. Make sure you go around this way for this one, so you don't run an extra 2 walls. Then we just have to kill the guys here. How would you dodge? I'm not for sure that would do it. That'll trigger the next area, where we need to be right here for. Let the camera catch up. So if you don't let the camera catch up, you can't make that jump. Get yourself right there in that position. And the game just showed you want to run up the stairs, but we're going to skip running up the stairs. Save ourselves really minimal time. Alright. We don't need health for the rest of the game. We don't need damage for the rest of the game. We are not in control of very much for the rest of the game. Just tight fingers. Really cool double wall jump. In fact, game liked that double wall jump so much that we're gonna do it again, just going the other way. Man, what a fun double wall jump. Sure, let's slide one last time in the game. And here. Wall run. If you don't want to lose 40 seconds at the end of the game, wall run there. You can't make that jump, even though it looks like you're supposed to.
And now the hunter.
Alright, no more buttons for the rest of this chapter. And then we have... So we've been chasing this guy.
I can shove this down your throat.
Seems like he might be a boss or something, but no. And then we have the 2 final bosses of the game.
Pull real hard,
and we have spent the entire game getting better at using the controls, as well as leveling our character in the way that we want to play her.
And there's nothing you can do to save yourself.
You can buy really cool moves for her that you can't do otherwise. Moves where you can like run up people's chests, jump back off of them, and shoot them in the head. And
this pain is only
the last 2 bosses of the game are quick time events. Which is a little bit silly.
Fuck you! They're moving in on Akers tonight! That's all I know. I swear to you, that's all I know.
You're a sad, sad little man. You know that? And I should pity you.
Yes, please. Pity.
I'm probably going to concentrate a lot during those, though.
No!
Because even though I say so every time, I still haven't made a cheat sheet for the buttons. What? Did I die in that segment? Oh, no. I had a soft lock in the world record.
Where are you, freak?
I forgot about that. Holy cow, we are super on pace for sub 2 hours.
You afraid to face me?
I've always said that it's possible. course, I could mess it all up here with just one wrong button press. Next button's Y, I think. I used to think. Then B.
I'm not finished with you.
I forgot we could save that much time still.
Don't be shy, bitch.
If you hit the wrong button here, instant death. There's no recovery. Instant death, you start this whole chapter over again. So this boss takes about 7 or 8 buttons in a quick time event. So I prove to her I'm better, and then I give her a big hug. Because I say, hey, and she's like, I give up. I give up. And then she takes a nap, because that was an exhausting fight for all of us. And an even more exhausting hug. Anyway, she takes about 7 or 8 button presses. And now we'll do the final boss, who you would think would be harder. That's 2 button presses.
Bummer. Sucks for you.
You want me? Take me. You want my money too? Here, take it. Fuck you.
No.
There we go. World record.
You.
1 hour and 59 minutes. We are sub 2 hours on wet. Woo! Hype! Sub 2 hours. I did it. That was my New Year's resolution, to get sub 2 hours on wet.
But still, you...
And I've done it 4 days in.
I had no idea.
Ignorance is no excuse.
Wow.
Your actions.
Wow, that is exciting.
Know this. We are not enemies.
It's actually shorter than that. I didn't do my final split at the last second,
Yeah.
but
Got
I'm
it.
really not going to worry about that. Whew! Well,